A man found an injured snake in a distant forest and took it with him to the village. He walked with it amidst the astonishment and fear of the people, raised it in his home, and fed it honey every day to prove to people that its venom would disappear and it would become tame. Days passed, and the snake grew and lived with the man until they became friends. But suddenly, while the man was sleeping, the snake bit him with a deadly bite. He fell to the ground in pain and said, "A snake remains a snake, even if you feed it honey." A mouse lived under a grain store. In the ceiling, there was a small hole from which wheat fell grain by grain. The mouse was happy with that, eating what it needed. But one day, it wanted to tell its friends about the hole from which it ate. They started coming to the storehouse, digging everywhere out of greed for the grains, eating more than they needed, and increasing the digging and causing chaos until the owner of the storehouse noticed and closed all the holes. So the mouse lost its livelihood by talking about it. This little lamb lost its mother in the forest and was found by a pack of wolves who decided to raise it among them. They taught it hunting and defense until it grew up. One day, a huge lion attacked a pack of wolves and the lamb. The wolves bravely attacked to defend themselves. But the sheep sat at the lion's feet, trembling with fear. The lion looked at him and then laughed, saying, "Don't waste your time trying to make sheep into wolves." The wolf was walking confidently, going to the river to drink. He met a snake and asked him, "Where are you going?" The wolf replied, "To the river." The snake was surprised that the wolf was taking the long way, so he offered to race him, and the wolf agreed. And the snake took the shorter path to get ahead. But the snake fell into a big pit while the wolf had already reached the river. So do not always be deceived by the shortness and ease of the path. Do you remember the childhood lion? Simba was born in the African jungles to be the heir to the Pride Land's throne after his father, King Mufasa. But his uncle Scar, who coveted the throne, plotted to kill Simba's father Mufasa and convinced Simba that he was responsible for the accident that caused his father's death, prompting Simba to flee to the jungle. There, he met Timon and Pumbaa, who taught him Hakuna Matata, meaning no worries. After years, Simba returned to confront Scar, who killed his father. Scar confessed to his crime, and Simba reclaimed his throne and restored peace to the jungle. It is said that a merchant was married to a beautiful woman and traveled a lot. One day, he suspected that his wife was cheating on him, so he bought a free parrot that repeats everything it hears and sees and placed it with his wife. That day, the man returned home and asked the parrot, "What did you see?" The parrot replied, "I saw a man visiting your wife." The husband became angry and questioned her, but she convinced him that the parrot was crazy and lying. She asked him to spend the night at a friend's house and return in the morning to ask the bird again. The man agreed and went to his friend's house. That night, the woman covered the parrot's cage with a piece of cloth, poured water on it, and started banging pots over its head. In the morning, the husband returned and asked the bird, "What did you see?" It replied, "I saw nothing and heard nothing because it was pitch dark, the rain was heavy, and the thunder was loud." The husband got angry and said, "It didn't rain yesterday, and the sky was clear." The wife laughed and said, "Did you believe me that this bird is crazy?" She took a knife, slaughtered the poor bird, and they made dinner from it. And the wife continued her betrayal. These hyenas lived in one group. They were friends who hunted and ate together in the forest. One day, the lion ordered one of the hyenas to bring him a fat prey and promised him a big reward. The hyena went to the forest, searching and thinking about what to do and how to bring the lion a fat prey without effort. Then he had an idea, so he quickly went to his hyena friends to help him execute his plan. On the way, while they were walking, he said to them, "I am very hungry. I hunted prey in the morning and hid it under the tree trunk. I will go to get it. Wait for me here." So the hyenas sat waiting for their friend to return with the food. But the hyena did something strange. He went quickly to the lion of the jungle and said, "Oh lion, come quickly. Someone is challenging you and wants to kill you and take the throne from you. It's the group of hyenas on that path." The lion got angry, ran towards them, attacked them, and devoured them. That was the plan the hyena executed to bring his friends to be a hearty meal for the lion without effort. Beware your enemy once and your friend 1,000 times.